Hey, John Earhart Elementary, this is Mr. Newcomb with another video. I think it's lesson 6 in Google Docs. So we're just going to focus on one of the menu items, the word file. So if I click on file, there's a lot here. A lot of it you will almost never use, but pay attention. Here's a way you can share in addition to clicking over here on share. You can share your document with a friend, a teacher. But we mostly use Google Classroom. And also from here you can start a new document. And those are the choices. You can do a document. You can do a document from a template. You can do a spreadsheet. You can do a presentation, a Google form, and a Google drawing. All those things you'll learn about in the future. You can always look up a YouTube on those items to learn more before I even teach them to you. You can open a document, another document. You can make a copy of this document and then it'll say copy up here in the name of it. If someone sends you a document, a lot of times teachers and principals share documents with each other and we need to make our own copy. So that's the first thing you do when someone gives you a copy or shares one with you and you would like your own copy so you don't make a change on theirs. You want to make a copy. Next, if you wanted to email this document to somebody, you can email it as an attachment, or you can email the collaborators if you have shared it with people and you're working on it together. All right, but they can just look at the document that they're working on and collaborating with you. You can download it in Microsoft Word. That's the first one right here. You can open document format. I've never used that. RTF, rich text format. That's a real basic old format. You can download it as a PDF. And what's nice about a PDF is you can, if it's an important document, let's say something important that you don't want others to change or edit, then it makes a copy that they can't edit. Plain text, we barely ever use that. As a web page, I never use that. And EPUB. Make available offline, I've never used that because I usually just go online. So if you had a Chromebook and you didn't have any Wi-Fi, you wanted to work on it offline, you could click that, I believe, and work there. Here's the important thing, version history. Version history will save the day if you accidentally delete stuff. So let me show you that. And there's no way for me to have you really demonstrate it, but let's say I make a mistake and I delete this second paragraph. Delete. Oh no, Mr. Newcomb, what do? I just deleted my important second paragraph about sharks. So you go to File, Version History, see Version History. And right now I'm recording this at 4:48. So I'm going to see the version history. There's 4:48. And let's see. Let's go to 4:42. That was right before I made that error. And I click on that. And look, the paragraph is there, so I restored this version. So every so often, every minute or two, Google Docs is saving your file. So if you know about when you had the most work done on an assignment, you can go into see, and I'm going to restore this version. You can go back into the version history by going to File and go to See Version History. A lot of times I forget that you can do that right here. Oh, you can also name the current version, so you can save a different version of it. And I've never used that. That might be something you will find useful. All right. If you ever don't know where to find version history, you can go to Help and type in version, and you can see where it says See Version History, and that's how I normally do it. I never really look under here much. All right, so you can move it to another folder. You can add a shortcut to your Google Drive to get to this document. You can move it to the trash. You can publish it to the web. You can look at document details. I've never really done that. Let's see. My drive, the owner is me. Modified it at 4:49. Okay, so that's details about the document. Language. I tried seeing if this would translate. It doesn't translate. One thing I use sometimes if I'm trying to squeeze everything onto one page, I will often go to page setup on documents. And I will change the margins. I'll make the top margin like 0.5, that's half an inch. Bottom margin 0.5 or 0.75, like 3/4 of an inch. Left 0.5, and right 0.5. And then let's see what happens. Watch the document. Watch the lettering. It'll all spread out. Ready, set, go. See how it looks different? So I'm going to undo that. And then now I made the margins smaller so it gives more room. So there's less white space on the edges. And I'll put it back. Oop, let me redo it. Okay, so that's with the small margins and the default standard margins. So again, that's in page setup. Also, if you were making a lost kitten or lost dog poster, you would want to probably make it landscape, so it's sideways. But we're not going to do that. So the paper sideways versus right upright. Page color, I never use that. So I guess I could change the page color to light green. Okay. So, and that's thrilling. I didn't like that. So that's the items in file. You have share, new, open, make a copy. That works when someone sends you a shared item and you want your own copy. Email it out, download it, which I think is similar to make available offline. So those are some things you can try. Version history. You can name your current version, or see the history to restore a prior version before you deleted something by mistake. That's the biggest thing you're going to use here. If someone messes up, you're collaborating with somebody and they mess up. Anyway, that's it for now. Look through there. This week will be a catch-up week, so you can finish up any missing work for me. We're going to spend our time doing that, and if students are all done, I'll be giving them a reward with another fun activity to do during computers this week. All right, we'll see you this week.